It's the JT Cho Show!
To get inside here, do you not want to be fucking sure?
Hold on.
he's healing. Yep. I tried to pull out no scope him with the crab.
Oh, you piece of shit. You gotta take the...
Episode 128 of the JT Show on the 31st, which we could have waited until tomorrow, but you know, tomorrow's April Fool's. So don't, if I upload this today, which I probably won't, but don't fall for April Fool's.
Don't do it.
It's a bad day.
Whose birthday is it?
Ewan McGregor's.
It's Obi-Wan's birthday, dude.
And he's at the high ground.
That was, yeah, he's had the high ground for a long time.
He's got a mountain named after him.
He does. His brother goes by the call sign Obi-2.
And he's a pilot.
Yeah, I love that that's his call sign. That's the greatest ever.
And he was born in 1971.
71. He's a year older than my mom.
And wow, and he's 52.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, super duper crazy.
Ian McGregor. Yeah, he's great. Happy fucking birthday, Obi-Wan. Man.
You're my only hope.
You made the right choice with Anakin. Don't beat yourself up.
It's like the nightmare you told me. The nightmare where he's having the nightmare about Anakin.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's a fucking...
Heartbreak. So what'd you bring to drink?
Alright, well, I got two things in here. One's not a drink. I might have gone a little dummy crazy on the...
Scratch offs.
These are two $20 scratch offs.
Okay, we'll have to work on them as we talk about shit. We're not just gonna scratch off unless we cut it out.
We'll just go...
Sniff it?
Yeah, and then we'll put the music there. That's we're just fucking going to town. We don't have to do it right this second, though.
Yeah.
But that was the first surprise. Second surprise.
Wow, I Venmo'd him money. Hey, but we had $5 last week.
We did.
So that goes straight to the JT Show. This is how we're paying for the JT Show. Scratch
This is it. This is how we're keeping the lights on.
And through our advertisements, which brings us to Duke's Wells.
Duke's Wells.
If you need
a well in mid to West Michigan.
Yep, Duke's Wells.
Duke's Wells, your man.
Yep, keeping the lights on.
Got a real trustworthy owner.
Duke's Wells.
He's a good guy. He's a family man.
Yep.
Real hometown hero.
I'm gonna get a visit from the business owner tomorrow.
Oh, nice. You taking a look at your well?
No.
Okay.
I don't got a well.
It's not a business trip.
City water. Oh, it's a business trip.
All right. So I have in here a great surprise.
Oh gosh.
I don't know if you've tried them yet. They're new. They're all over the internet. Everyone's like, "Why the fuck did they make those?"
Oh, what did I see that was all over the internet?
Take a guess.
I can't. That's what it was, dude.
So we got Sunny D's vodka seltzers.
I'm actually a little excited now.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I saw these and I was like, I was gonna make him drink mimosas, but this is way fucking better. I saw it and the guy at the counter, I walked up and I turned around and I saw him and I looked back at him and he smiled at me and he goes, Sunny D seltzer? And I was like, yeah, dog, I got to.
I wish I had more regular sizes. I do. They're in between dishwasher. I just want to see. I want to let the fans see the orange. That's wild.
Isn't that sick?
0 grams of sugar.
0 grams of sugar
95 calories.
made with real juice and 4.5% alcohol by volume.
Look at this koozie.
Fuck that koozie.
Whoa! I thought it was gonna be orange.
It's not orange.
What?
This wasn't made with Sunny D, bro.
Dude. On a scale from 1 to 10 of how disappointed I am, 10 being the max, dude, I'm 100% Britt Kreischer disappointed.
Wait, hold on. What's it smell like, though?
Orange.
That smells just like Sunny D.
To Ewan McGregor.
To you?
Dangerous. It's probably one of the best vodka mixer sodas I've ever had. I'd rather start my night out with a couple of these than a couple of White Claws.
That's so crazy.
That's really good.
We'll have to save the other ones so Earl and Molly can try them tomorrow.
Or I'll just go buy some more.
No, I just drink them all. He grabbed
No, he was in the way of Gohan. Dude, that was crazy, dude. Sunny D. Oh, there's 6 of them.
4.
Oh, one's open. Yeah, 4.5% alcohol, 95 calories, 0% sugar.
Contains alcohol.
2 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of protein. So if you're trying to get some protein off this.
Canned and brewed by American Beverage Corporation in Cold Springs, Minnesota.
Well, March 31st was the first day that I had a Sunny D. What else happened on March 31st, which is crazy, is that...
Trademarked by Sunny Delight Beverage Company.
We're making alcohol. What a day to have your first Sunny D drink when Andrew Tate was just released from Romanian jail.
That's crazy. So did they just like deem him not guilty?
They didn't really... They were trying to build evidence and just kept delaying him getting out because that's just how the law works in Romania.
Yeah, there's some weird shit that goes on over there.
So they just kept keeping him in, and I don't know if they just have a lack of evidence or a lack of people participating.
I think it's a lack of evidence because he was saying, like, I'm not an Andrew Tate fan, or like stan, I guess is the right word for that. I think the guy had a good business model.
I think it's funny that people get so upset over one person you could just turn off.
I think he had a good business model, and he completely took over TikTok and didn't even have a TikTok account, which I think is fucking wild.
Yeah, that's kind of weird to hear. I would have thought he had one.
Never had one.
It's wild.
It was just everyone else posting videos of him. Just guy Joe Rogan's all over TikTok.
No, yeah, I knew that. Yeah, he's like
same shit.
Yeah, and he's like,
he went more viral on TikTok than Rogan ever has.
Yeah, and Rogan's like, oh, I don't know if I ever should really do anything about it because it brings people here. So.
Yeah, well, he's like, I'm definitely not going to download it.
Yeah.
He's like, I just don't give a shit. Which makes sense. It's crazy he's getting released, though. It's funny. I wonder if old Save the Earth girl said anything about it.
I wonder, too, how long it's going to take till he gets
lady.
I wonder how long it's going to take him to get his first video out.
I don't know.
Are you talking about Greta Thunberg?
Yeah, that's the one. I couldn't remember her name.
Her European accent.
It's a Nazi accent.
Well, it's not German.
It's a Nazi accent. You telling me you don't hear a hint of...
I just hear an angry little European girl.
Angry European?
Yeah, I mean, just because...
that was an Andrew Santino joke. That was his thing. Because he was talking about her. He's like, yeah, you don't have to pay bills. Shut the fuck up. He's like, you don't have to do anything. You're fine. And he's like, I don't care for you, really. Or no, he's like, I like you, but I don't care for that Nazi accent.
Yeah.
That was a really good line. I like that one a lot. Because it's got a little hint of Nazi in it, which I think is hilarious.
I guess any European language.
If you're speaking angrily.
Did he take that big box?
He took a box.
Was it like the big box full of stuff?
No.
Okay, good. That's for the fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah. No, I see that. Anytime anybody in Europe is like really mad and
well, because she wasn't even speaking a different language; she was speaking English, but it came out like how a German would speak English.
Yeah, like
you have stolen my childhood.
Not like I like how Swedish people talk in English. They're all like, "Use has goods here."
Yeah.
Yes, and you're just like, "Oh, I love that." But then when you hear a German speak English, you're like, "Dude, are you like yelling at me, low key?" Because it's very angry sounding.
Yeah, you say anything in German and it just sounds like you're pissed.
Use those very goods. That's the German's like, ah, and you're just like bratwurst. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I forget who it was. They were saying, "Tell me you love me" in all these other language, and like Spanish is like "te amo." And I forget what it was like Blitzkriegen Eisenhower. And like it just sounds like you're just like if they pointed their finger at you, you'd think you're in trouble.
It's sort of like when you watch there's tons of parody ones, but you watch anime in different languages.
Oh yeah.
And then you watch like German Full Metal Alchemist and you're like, wow, dude, this looks like a super dark show because everyone's talking super angry right now.
All right, ready? So this is the German version of "I love you."
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich. Ich liebe dich. Ich liebe dich.
Ich liebe dich. Play one more time.
Ich liebe dich.
That's German for "I love you."
Dude, Sunny D.
You want one?
Not right now, but
You can definitely have one. It's a seltzer. Sunny D came out with a seltzer. You can.
Probably not bad, right?
No, it's
sugar.
not at all.
It's great. It's not orange.
It's,
Like this is the color.
yeah, this is the color.
Oh, okay. I
Right.
thought it'd be orange.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what we poured it in the glass and we're like, what the fuck? This is orange.
It's not bad. It
Yeah.
smells just like Sunny D.
Yeah, it does.
What do you give it out of 10?
I give it an 8.
8.8?
8.
I agree with that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not too
Not
sweet.
I brought this. It's not my new drink.
And it's
but I'll
not too much.
definitely-
It's not too much tang either.
It's a nice. This would be good if you're going to a house party and you want to make a little splash when you come in. You walk in with like 2 4-packs of Sunny D seltzers, and everyone's like, "Oh shit!"
So just like White Claws and everything else, Sunny D is gonna be a new hot girl summer drink.
I don't know if it's going to take over the summer, but it's definitely going to be like a starter in some parties. Like people are going to see it and be like, "Oh, I'm going to try one of those," and then they switch back to Busch Light.
You just bring a sixer for yourself and be like, oh my god, can I get one of those?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
sure.
You're trading them.
Yeah.
You're dealing out the Sunny D. Oh.
I could definitely drink a handful of those.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. They sell them in 4-packs at the Blue Liquor Store.
I haven't really seen your hair yet.
Oh yeah, dude. Fucking the mullet's gone wild, bro.
Stupid, dude.
It's pretty good.
That was brought to you by Duke's Wells.
Duke's motherfucking Wells. Speaking of golf,
We got the first round in.
we did get the first round in.
Yeah.
And me, you, and Earl are tied? I know it's a 3-way tie.
Oh,
minus
I was
9.
talking about real golf.
Oh.
Yeah. Not
Shit,
switch
if it's
golf.
sunny tomorrow.
Maybe. Well,
think
yeah,
it is.
afternoon. Yeah, no, tomorrow's rainy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Sunday's the
Good day.
Sunday's the good days.
Yeah.
Speaking of real golf, did you know that Tiger Woods from 1997 to 2013 was minus 126 in all major championships that he played in? All of them.
That's just utter dominance.
The second place guy was 125 over.
Wow.
So he had like a fucking 200 stroke lead on everybody.
That's just coming in knowing you're gonna win.
I mean, that was from 97 to 2013. He was 126. Was it 126 under par? And all majors, like combined, all majors
That's crazy.
for fucking how long is that? 16 years. Over 16 years of majors. That's insane.
So that's 16 times 4, which is a big number of holes.
What was
let's
that?
do the
40,
number.
52, 64 tournaments.
Let's see. So if you did it over 16 years and there's 4 majors a year, 64. Yep.
God,
and
good
then that's 18 holes. So in 1,000.
Well, that's more than 18 holes. That's fucking.
Oh yeah, you're right. So right. So what was the number?
126 was 64 tournaments.
Yep. So times
Multiply that by
18
4.
By 4. So by 18 holes, and then times that by 4. So 4,608 holes, and he was minus.
126.
That's fucking crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because
Do subtract, find out his average per tournament. So was that 60? Would be 64 tournaments,
64 tournaments.
and then I guess you divide that by 126
Yeah.
and find out what his average score was. I don't know if that's gonna come out right.
No, I don't think that's the way you do it. Brought to you by
Brought to you by Duke's Wells.
we're fucking
I did math the other way very good.
yeah,
I can't do multiplication and division.
yeah. You know,
I don't know how to find that average. Let's do this. I'm just gonna find out real quick. Here it is. Ready for it?
so I'm not even gonna do the math anymore, dude. I failed Paul Van Sickle, my 8th grade math teacher. I failed Dustin Scher, my basketball coach / math teacher. I don't really give a shit about Mr. Johnson. He was a dick, and Mr. Hartley just told stories, so that was partial our faults because he was one of those teachers where if you could get him to tell a story, you didn't have to go to school. So I failed all my math teachers except for 2.
He averaged minus 1.8 per tournament.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's wild.
crazy.
Yeah, but you also got to figure too, if you're averaging that much, And he made it.
You know what that math was?
What's that?
It's how many times 64 goes into 126?
I did that, and it was a positive number, and I was like 1 point.
Yeah, you just take the minus.
Yeah. I just didn't
If
want
you
to.
added a negative onto 26.
I didn't want to be more dumb,
Yeah.
so I just was like,
It was like 1.6 or something like that. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, 64 goes into it twice, almost. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's right there.
that's wild.
Anyways,
Yeah,
want to scratch these bad boys?
sure.
Some scratches?
Some scratches. So yeah, we'll take down the time.
All right, we're gambling here, and this is what we're doing. It's the multiplier spectacular. Went up to 2 million.
I thought I had your 50-cent piece somewhere.
That's the guy right here.
Misplaced it.
That's all right. I'll use a dime. So let's see.
So 15. Well, I didn't get any 2 times or 10 times, 100 times either. Big old loser of a scratch off. Wow, isn't that disappointing? I had a 28, a 26, and a 30, and I had a 27 and 29. What a joke ass card to scratch off, dude.
Damn, that sucked.
Yep.
So disappointing.
What can you do? We'll make up for it tonight because I am going to gamble on some basketball tonight.
Oh, yeah?
I am going to put some sort of money on the Iowa and South Carolina game because
The girls' game?
yes.
I guess that one chick went off, huh?
Yeah. She is probably the most dominant college athlete right now for basketball, Caitlin Clark. She just
A
hits.
long, harrowing career ahead of her.
She's just she shoots threes like no other person I've seen in college. Like regardless, like she just jacks him from the floor. What I do like is good shit talking, and I think it was the same girl, I'm pretty sure, but there was a handshake after a game between I think Louisville or no, who was it? They just got beat too. Where 2 chicks, one said something, and then the other girl was basically like, "Oh, well, you had like 2 points. You should shut the fuck up because like we beat you, whatever." Like the one girl was upset, and then the other girl just brushed her off. That girl was saying something to Caitlin Clark, and someone lip read her, and she said, "You're down by 15. Shut the fuck up," essentially. And I was like, "That's fucking swag right there."
Hilarious.
So Iowa plays South Carolina tonight, and LSU plays UTEC, Virginia Tech. Yeah. Tomorrow on Saturday, April Fools, FAU plays San Diego, and Miami plays UConn, which
Okay.
is my work league, which has like 24 people in it. Only one person has a team left in the entire tournament.
Wow.
At all.
That's crazy.
Yep, and it's San Diego State.
Hilarious. I love San Diego State. That's the Spartans, right?
Yeah,
Or the Aztecs.
whatever they are.
San Diego State Aztecs. I think
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, and so if you can put the money, it's going to be tough to decide because South Carolina's a number 1 seed, but Iowa's got the most electrifying girl in college sports.
Yeah.
So that'll be some gambling we'll get back for the JT Show.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one. What else do I got? Oh, did you see the ejection in spring ball?
With the ball.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ball that went over. I was going to show you the video if you hadn't seen it. It's funny. So, like, the play right before that, or the pitch right before that, guy needed a ball. Or not even the pitch. It was the same
Same
thing.
sequence.
Same sequence. He's like, hey, I need a ball. Guy reaches back and says, hey, give me the ball. Ump's like, nope, throwing it. Boom, throws it over. And he goes, all right. Puts his glove down. Pitcher's like, I don't like this ball. Throws it away. He's like, give me another one. Catcher reaches his thing back. Ump takes out the ball. Catcher's like, all right, it's been a long time. Put my glove down. As he puts his glove down, the ump threw the ball on the ground because he's trying to throw it in the glove. And
Yeah.
he's fucking, you're out of here.
Yeah.
And so the guy, he did like the lip reading thing. And he's like, I thought you were throwing him the ball.
Yeah, I wasn't
He's
even
like, I just
looking
put
at
my
you.
glove down.
Yeah.
And he goes, welp.
Yeah.
That's literally what he did. He just said, welp.
Yeah. I mean,
What a soft fucking ejection, dude.
it was like he thought it was like justified and everything. Then he turned around and he was like, "Oh, I fucked up." And so, why can't you just be like, "I'm sorry"? You're not
Because he's a fucking ump. He can't. He'll apologize for it later. That's like in the military when your supervisor's like, "Hey, ask questions later." Even though I'm telling you this is stupid right now, I need you to do it, and then later we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Same shit.
stupid.
Same shit.
In baseball, yesterday was opening day for baseball. Somebody did a public proposal. Ran onto the field, got on one knee, and just got leveled by
just
security.
got lit up, huh?
I don't know if you haven't seen it. It's been all over. They're like, people are saying, does this guy need a middle linebacker position? Like, but the girl said yes. But now it strikes a huge debate of, are you for or against public proposals? And honestly, it depends on the girl.
It does depend on the girl. Chris would absolutely love that.
If you took her to a Miami Dolphins game and proposed somehow with the field, she would be like, "Oh my god!"
Like if I gave Tyreek Hill the ring beforehand and we were in the end zone, he scored a touchdown, came up and handed it to me, and I was like, "Oh, babe."
That would be
she'd absolutely
that'd
melt.
be one of the greatest celebrations.
The anal for life.
But if it's a girl that really that goes to games because I like to go to games, but she's just there to support what I like to do, then I'm not gonna just use that setting. I'm gonna plan it out how she would want it.
Yeah, exactly. It's for her. You don't give a shit. It's all for her.
So essentially, if she and people are like, "Oh, it puts too much pressure." No, it's the same thing that you just said. Just say yes, and then don't embarrass them. And then
later on, you're like, "Hey, man,
no,
I don't want to do that."
Yeah, because it's not like it's sort of like
don't embarrass the homie.
It's sort of like. An engagement's sort of like when you don't sign the papers, but you verbally declare that you're going to go play school at another college.
Yeah.
And there's still time to go to another college.
Plenty of time. It's like telling the Marine recruiter you want to be a Marine. Right before you swear in, you can be like, I don't want to. My little brother's joining the Marine Corps. I told him not to do it, but he's doing it.
Speaking of recruiting like that, though... Jaden Davis was ESPN's number 3 dual threat quarterback for the class of 2024.
Okay.
He's 35 in ESPN's top 300 class.
Okay.
For the class of 24 coming into college, and he just declared for Michigan.
Wow.
And they had a recorded video of Jim Harbaugh's office as like they found out that he was committing, and Jim's cool as a cucumber.
Oh yeah,
he's just sitting in the chair smiling.
He's just cheesing.
Someone comes up, everybody else is like yeah, and fucking doing like dabs and shit, and then Jim finally like stands up at the end, but he's not. He's just smiling.
Gives him the little tiger fist pump. Maybe that's it. Just a little guy.
And then I started going down the tweet rabbit hole, seeing everything live develop and who this young man is, and. My friends are like, all my Michigan friends start tweeting about it, and then I saw her say, "Oh fuck you," and I'm just like, "Oh man, the rivalry's back, dude." Michigan's got a good quarterback through 2024,
at least.
Yes, you can redshirt this young man.
Oh yeah,
but at the same time, if our Cade McNamara is ready to go to the NFL, we got this young man coming in, and I say we like I'm part of the organization. When I go to games,
Cade, isn't Cade gone?
Oh, not Cade.
JJ,
yeah. Fuck me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Cade's playing for Iowa, which is going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
And they took our...
went down there to the fucking tight end factory.
Yeah, where our tight end went to as well.
Yeah.
We had... I can't even remember his name.
That's a great tight end school, man.
Yeah.
The TJ Hawk came from there. Kittle came from there.
Big Ten have some good tight ends.
It's a good school.
It's a good position.
Yeah, it's a great position.
Because you're lacking, but at the same time, you're not...
It's a great position. I have some cool shit. Do you want to do the cut stumper real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, so the cut stumper, you just gotta guess who this motherfucker is. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see if you can guess it. So I'll show you this one first.
Oh, I know who that is. That's fucking Men in Black. Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee motherfucking Jones.
Yeah, dude.
What a good looking motherfucker, dude.
Dude, it's because I saw Men in Black too. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Yeah. What a good looking motherfucker, man. Like this one, I don't really see it all that much.
I see. That's 100% right there.
This one's the one where I see it. It's the jawline.
That one, see,
It's the jawline and the fucking ears, bro.
See, the jawline for that almost looks too much jaw for Tommy Lee Jones.
Look at old boy's ear. Look at his ear, though. That's what I'm going on. The ear and the eyebrows.
And
then you go over. Look how big this motherfucker's ears are. It's the same ears, same eyebrows. The motherfucker's got some ears on him, bro. He looks like a fucking African shaman or something. He's just got those ears going.
Jesus. We're sitting out here bashing Tommy Lee Jones.
Nah, he's the fucking man.
Yeah,
He's the fucking man.
What's that movie with him and the cheerleaders?
We talked about it once.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite movies of Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah.
What else do I got here for some weird shit?
Oh, wait.
Oh, you want to see a clip on why I don't bungee jump?
Is it the chick that goes into the river? Yeah, dude.
This fucking shit, dude.
That's why I don't bungee jump in foreign countries.
I won't do that anywhere. That was in Thailand.
Well, at least there was water.
Yeah, at least there was water. They survived. I think the biggest injury was the cord coming down and smacking them.
Oh, yeah.
It broke some ribs and the whole side of their leg was bruised up. They did live, though.
Yeah.
They did live, but that's why I don't do shit like that.
Yeah, that's why, as an adult, when some people recommend activities, I'm just like, how bad can I get hurt from not knowing what I'm doing? And then I was just like, I don't feel like doing that. Just like the dog collar you keep wanting to bring over. And I'm like, I don't want to mess with the dog collar at all because I don't like electricity.
I'll bring it on one of these days.
I don't like it.
I got a little shock collar for the dogs, and it's not even fucking bad. It goes up to 99, but I don't put it past 10. 10's not bad. 10's just like a little tickle. But it's enough, like, if you've never felt it before, and the first time you do it, you're like, oh, whoa. And then you put it back on and do it, you're like, oh, okay, that's not bad at all. It's like when you think really cold water is supposed to be really hot, you stick your hand in it real fast, it's like, and then it's in there for a second, you're like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Sort of like when you touch the tennis racket made to kill bugs.
Yep, just like one of those. It's actually less than one of those, to be honest. So I have some crazy shit here. So these are historical facts or historical events that happened pretty close together, like closer than you think. So there was a 6-year period in which Galileo could have taught at Harvard. And he also could have taught and attended Oxford.
That's wild.
That's how long those universities were around for. Oxford would have been nearly 500 years old at that time. So Oxford University is older than the Incan Empire. And what the fuck was that? Oh yeah. So math was taught at Oxford before calculus was invented.
That's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
That's really weird.
So that calculus wasn't even a thing. But Oxford was around.
They're not using tangents and cosines and shit because it wasn't even invented. I think that's just algebra 2.
Queen Elizabeth and Marilyn Monroe were born in the same year.
Wow.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely wild.
Marilyn Monroe is a banger.
Abraham Lincoln and Charles Darwin were born on the same day in the same year.
That's weird.
Fucking crazy.
I thought Charles Darwin was like much older.
Yeah, same.
Because he's in like the old-timey picture books.
This one's a good one. I knew this one already, though. The last execution by guillotine in France and the release of the first Star Wars movie both took place in 1977.
Yeah, I heard that one before.
That's a wild one. And what's his name? The dude that played Magneto was at that execution.
That's crazy. Yeah. The old man. The old Magneto.
The old man. Yeah.
The guy who played in what did he play in? Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he was in Lord of the Rings too.
He's Captain Kirk's best friend in real life.
Yeah.
God, I can't think of it. You shall not pass. Him.
Gandalf.
Another
one is the most recent execution by firing squad in the United States happened the same year Toy Story 3 was released.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Backtracking to like something spin off of the execution thing, the actor that played Darth.
So, the guy was Christopher Lee's his name,
Okay.
and he played Sauron. So not Dooku, or not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he played Sauron and
Yeah.
Count Dooku.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah. So, cool fact about him: during the movie, during a movie that someone was directing, he was to get stabbed in the back, and the director wanted him to like react to it the way he was like, "Oh, this is how you should react." And that motherfucker's been to war,
Yeah.
and so he was like, "That's not how people sound when you stab them in the back."
No.
And the guy was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, it's you don't know it's coming, so it's like a gasp of air. It's like a because
Yeah.
you're like, yeah. So they did it like that, and I'm just like, just imagine coming to the director and be like, "Have you ever stabbed a motherfucker in the back?" Because I have, and the director's just like, you got me.
This one's a good one. There was a 22-year period where Abraham Lincoln could have sent a fax to a samurai warrior. The fax machine was invented in 1843. The samurai were abolished in 1867, and Lincoln died in 1865. So Lincoln could have faxed the samurai. Which I think is just crazy.
Do you like my hat?
Auschwitz opened up only a few days after the very first McDonald's opened up.
That's fucking crazy to think about.
Yep.
That's like 1940s, 1939-ish, right around there.
Yeah. What else we got here? Oh, Jack the Ripper was on the loose in 1888, which is also the same year Nintendo was founded. The company.
That's wild too.
I didn't know Nintendo was that old of a fucking company.
I don't even. What were they doing?
No fucking idea. Not Mario.
Embezzling.
Yeah, probably.
We make video games. Video what? Like,
That's a crazy one. William Shakespeare and Pocahontas both died within 1 year of each other and within 100 miles of each other.
yeah, because you went to Europe.
That's just crazy. Let's see. Harriet the Tortoise, who died in 2006, has seen Charles Darwin in person. Oh, wow. That's crazy. So that tortoise lived to be like 200 fucking years old.
Yeah, tortoises.
Yeah, that's right. That was the tortoise that lived in Steve Irwin's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just imagine having a tortoise around to see your whole family. Like, this tortoise knew your great-great-grandpa. It's like having a parrot, dude. That's why I don't. That's why I don't like birds like that. Because like your bird can live. Like if I got a bird right now, that bird could outlive me, and then that's just a burden for my children.
Chris's uncle Vinny has a parrot that's like 70,
I hate them.
and she is like his main beneficiary in the will or whatever, and that's one of the things she gets when he dies. So I'm probably gonna have that bird until I'm fucking 70.
Your cat's gonna have to learn.
The cat's gonna be dead. Cat didn't live that long. This one's kind of wild. Woolly mammoths were still around when the Egyptians were building the pyramids. Who knows? That's a whole nother rabbit hole.
Aliens.
This one's a good one. I've said this one before, but Cleopatra was born closer to the moon landing than she was the beginning of the constructions of the Great Pyramids.
That's wild.
That's a fucking crazy one.
Yeah,
It took them thousands of years to build that thing.
I just heard a Neil deGrasse Tyson fact. What was the tallest thing built directly after the pyramids by mankind? Like, so what was the next greatest tall thing built right after the pyramids?
I don't even know.
Eiffel Tower.
Oh, really?
So the Eiffel Tower was the next giant thing to be constructed, the next tallest thing to be constructed after the pyramids. I saw that on a little Rogan TikTok.
Jesus Christ, Joe Biden was alive when Nikola Tesla died.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Bill Clinton is also younger than Trump and Biden.
He looks diseased.
That's crazy. Being married to that bitch fucking ages you, dude. All he wants to do is smoke weed and play the sax.
He probably has all his conversations recorded to prove himself right, and she's like, I deleted them.
Wow, that's crazy. So he's younger than Trump and Biden, and was elected 32 years before so 31 years ago is when he was elected.
Yeah,
and he's younger than both of them.
1990.
That's insane. They shouldn't be allowed to run. George W. Bush is only a month older than Trump,
Wow.
and he's younger than Biden.
Yeah, Biden's the oldest president to be fucking
Yeah,
in
he's
charge.
an old motherfucker.
He's an old guy who likes chocolate chip ice cream. He's got a whole fridge full of it.
What else do we got here? Mozart was alive at the same time in the American Revolutionary War. The Berlin Wall fell only a few weeks before the debut of The Simpsons.
Damn, dude, The Simpsons has been on for that long.
That's crazy.
What's crazy, too, is my dad was over in Europe for the Berlin Wall.
Uh-huh.
Like, he was stationed in Germany where you would have to... my dad would talk about it. So they would go through Western and Eastern European checkpoints.
Mm-hmm.
So if he went and explored the opposite side of Europe, they had to take off their glasses, their rings, and any jewelry that you could see because those people just didn't have the basic commodity needs that they needed.
Yeah.
So every time he would go to visit like the other side, he would just have to take off all of his valuables so they wouldn't get robbed or stolen. And then, like, he's got sick pictures of, like, the Berlin Wall and then, like, all of it. Like, it's crazy that, like, my dad got the Air Force career that you would want because he played on the travel softball team. He got Spangdahlem, and he was overseas for, like, 4 years.
Yeah.
And when one time accused by my mother saying, well, one time your dad lived with a woman, and he goes, that's not true. She lived with me.
I like that one.
And I was like, God damn, dude, roast. But yeah, he lived in Europe and back in the 70s, that's popularity of rock. So he got to see
You gotta see the golden age.
he got to see like Rush Overseas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like he got like that, and I got stuck at Clovis where we got like Five Finger Death Punch to sing in a hangar.
No, dude, we got the Lieutenant Dan band.
Yeah, we did. We got a Lieutenant Dan band, dude.
Me and fucking Moats went over to talk to him, and Moats is like, "You got magic legs," and he just shook his head. He's like, "Okay."
He probably said it just like fucking that southern accent.
Yeah.
He got them magical legs.
Yeah, that's a good one. Fuck, I had something I was gonna say about that too. Can't remember.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Fucking wild. The last one on there was that the Battle of Waterloo happened the same year that Antarctica was discovered.
I've heard of the Battle of Waterloo just because of the name.
No idea when it happened or what it was about. No idea. Uncultured swine over here.
It's just unnecessary information, dude.
Yeah, don't need it.
There's a triathlon named after it for awareness.
Oh, sweet.
Fought on June 18th, 1815.
Wow.
Day before my birthday. Near Waterloo, United Kingdom of the Netherlands, a French army under the command of Napoleon was defeated by two of the armies of the 7th Coalition. One of these British-led coalitions consisting of United Kingdom, Netherlands, Hanover, Brunswick, and Nassau, under command of the Duke of Wellington, referred to many authors as the Anglo-Allied Army of Wellington's Army. So it was a French battle against Napoleon.
Wow.
Well, it was France versus all those people, and Napoleon ran France.
And then right after that, they found Antarctica.
What you gotta do that? We defended democracy or whatever they call
reading
it.
this, Andrew Tate and his brother are on house arrest.
That's the best kind of arrest to be in.
Yeah, so they're not. They don't get to leave anywhere.
That's like being a grounded kid in the 2010s.
Oh,
Go to your room.
They still haven't signed them, dude.
That's like being a 2015 kid, and your mom's like, "Go to your room," and you're like, "Fine," and you're like, "I'll just play on my PlayStation 5."
Yeah.
Like house arrest, dude. You know what's crazy too? You know how? Oh, that's King Henry.
Jesus Christ.
I also saw.
We're watching King Henry's just repping out 600 pounds on squat.
I also saw a guy clean 405, like it was nothing, and the guy on Twitter was like, "Run it back," and then he did it again, And I was like, that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. King Henry on Madden is a cheat code, and he ran through us last night.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis said that they're going to donate their entire combined $275 million fortune to charity and not leave anything to their children.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Those surprise tell you a little something.
The whole thing to charity. That's what they say.
$275 million now.
Well, they said
Yeah.
they're going to leave their whole fortune. I'm sure like there's going to be some properties or something that'll go to the kids or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Good for them.
Yeah, good for them, I guess.
Yeah. Dead air.
Yeah, I mean, unless you got something.
No, we can just call it a shorter episode because, we'll see if people like the shorter episodes, but, it's not that big of a deal.
If you want
We were
a
supposed-
beer, throw that shit in the comments.
We were supposed to have a guest today, so that's what kind of threw us off.
Yeah,
And,
last minute back out. He said he was down, and then he's like, "Oh, I got plans all weekend."
Yeah.
Bitch, we told you it was gonna be Friday.
So, yeah, we'll try to get more guests on for sure, but shorter episode, that's not that bad.
Yeah, no, not at all. My fiance is out of town, so we're gonna be playing a shit ton of video games over the next fucking 3.5 weeks.
On my Twitch, JT of
On the
Jville.
Twitch, JT of Jville. I'd break open my Twitch, but probably not gonna hop on it until
You get a PC.
probably not till next month, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, more good things to come. We're gonna hopefully by the next podcast, the podcast after that, we'll have the actual studio.
Yeah, I started
Set
cleaning the
up.
basement. We're going to get the door up. Once the cat door goes up, that's when, it'll be way easier because you don't got to walk around the stupid box anymore.
Yeah. I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. We just got to get the flooring and shit like that. So, have you done any looking into it?
Yes.
How much it would cost?
For what?
The flooring?
Yes. It's
'Cause
it's $1,500 for half the room.
Half the room. Okay. What if we just did the area where we're filming?
I was just going to take that giant throw rug and just lay it in
throw
the
down
corner.
there? Okay, well, fuck the floor then.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not like they're gonna see it anyways.
Well, even if
We
they
can
do,
still paint the
it's
backdrop.
but it's a nice floor. It's a nice floor rug.
Yeah, no, I know. But
Yeah.
even if they do see it, it's fine. But they're
They're
probably not gonna
yeah,
see
yeah,
all that. And we can paint whenever you want to paint. We can even do that next weekend
yeah,
and just fucking spray it before we get anything in there.
yeah.
And then we start decorating.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the walls aren't that bad. They just need a little scrub down, and
Yeah, so let's by Easter.
yeah, hopefully by Easter.
Hopefully by Easter.
Yeah, I would say mid-April. We were supposed to get it
Yeah,
done by
I mean,
April
that's-
1st,
Isn't Easter like the 16th or something? like
9th.
that? It's the 9th?
It's next Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, so after Easter.
Yeah.
Weekend after Easter.
Yep. So, we'll put that in the books, but we'll just call this a shorter episode of the JC Show. Thanks
Catch
for
us
watching,
on
guys.
Twitch, JT of Jville. We'll be out there. I'll be the one getting all the kills.
That's how it's been going.
At least the last couple times.
Yep. Pokemon Yellow.
Yeah, that's a pod.